Okay, so now let's play with the calculator a little bit. Okay, some of you might know how to do the Pythagorean theorem using the calculator in one calculation, and some might not, so it's fine. We're going to do it together. All right, first I'm going to do it the long way. All right, so we'll use a 3, 4, 5 right triangle. So I'm going to do 3 squared plus 4 squared. I'm going to hit enter. You notice that that's 25. Okay, and then I want to get the square root of 25. Let's say I don't know it. I'm going to do second x squared, and look what that gives me. It gives me the radical sign or the square root sign. And then I'm going to type 25 and hit enter, and it's 5. So if you remember, we have a Pythagorean triangle. We have a right triangle. And if we use the Pythagorean theorem with one side of 3, one side of 4, the hypotenuse is 5. Okay, so this is how to do it on the calculator. Now I'm going to show you how to do it in one calculation. You ready? I'm going to hit second x squared, and I have my radical. Then I'm going to hit 3x squared plus 4x squared, and I'm going to hit enter, and it gives me 5. Look at that. So what we did there is we did the square root of a squared plus b squared, and it just handed us the missing side right then and there. Okay, so let's do it again. Okay, let's do it with, now if they gave you the hypotenuse and you had to figure out a missing side. So let's do that. We're going to do, ready? Second x squared. Okay, and that gives us our radical. And let's say we're going to start with our hypotenuse. Okay, and our hypotenuse was, let's think. So let's say our hypotenuse was 35. Okay, so we're going to do 35x squared. And since we're looking for a leg and we already have the hypotenuse, we're just going to subtract now instead of adding. I'm going to subtract that leg, the square of that leg. So we're going to subtract 21 squared. And look, our missing leg is 28 units long. So basically what we did there is we did c squared minus b squared. It would have given us a squared, and we would have had to take the square root. Okay, so let's try something else. Okay, let's say again, they gave us the hypotenuse. Okay, so we're going to have to subtract. And now we'll look at one that's not so pretty. So I'm going to do second x squared again. And they gave us that the hypotenuse was 32. So 32x squared, and since that's the hypotenuse that we're starting with, we have to subtract minus 14x squared, hit enter, and it gives us 28.774, and depending on which decimal place you want to take it out to, that's how you're going to decide what to write. So notice that this works with any numbers to give you a missing side or a missing hypotenuse. And notice how second x squared works to give you the square root symbol. Now let's just say we wanted a simple square root. I want the square root of 121. Boom, it's 11. So get familiar with second x squared. It is your friend. Okay? See you in the next lesson.